doesn't need to be on Backlash. He doesn't need to be on the whatever. Now you treat him like Brock Lesnar. Now that's Brock Lesnar. Now he's the guy that gets the big match that, oh, well, maybe. Nope, you died. Nope, it doesn't matter who it is. Nope, you died. Died. Dead. Over with. Don't feed him nobody that you don't want. Dead. So if that's the LA Knight, I expect that now he's dead.
Stop
all week
stalking wrestlers at airports, at hotels, in bathroom. Who the fuck's filming Booker T in the bathroom? Seriously.
Booker T, you taking the shit?
What are you doing with your life? Why are you still making jokes about her private videos being leaked 10 fucking years ago, like she's the only girl this has ever happened to? Seriously, grow the fuck up.
This is the voice of Killer Cross, and right about now, we're about to take it to the max. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Madhouse.
We're fresh off a polarizing Mania week. We'll delve into our new champions in WWE, the shocking retirement of Brock Lesnar, and our TKO, the biggest villains in wrestling today.
In short, yes, but we'll get into it more in depth in a little bit. Also, coming up tonight that we will get plenty in depth in, following last week's incredible promo Mania, and even though I have no title, it was pretty awesome. It's sad for the both of us, but we hear from a new champion, and congrats to him, the new television champion himself, Cypher. And after a wild main event, boy howdy was it ever. Are the Dragon Club on the same page? Could they be on the? I'm very interested, but don't worry, we're gonna hear from them later tonight.
Yeah, that is not 11 down there, that's beer.
And don't forget last night on Dynamite with El Jefe himself. But first, Night 1 may go down as one of the worst nights of WrestleMania history, but don't worry, we don't do many commercials as WWE do. But how much did Night 2 save it? Let's dive in to WrestleMania.
And
monotone I've heard
yeah,
weeks.
But Beer's a little bit depressed after last week. He's now big time Beer.
Big time Beer.
But I mean, as if losing your title last week at Promo Mania wasn't bad enough, he's also depressed because of Night 1 of WrestleMania 42, as I'm sure most of us were on Sunday morning.
Christ.
It sucked. Night 1 sucked ass.
That's being nice.
I can't even think of a highlight for Night 1.
Probably say what Roxanne Perez was wearing. That was probably the MVP.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that one. I will also say the hate on Cody is so forced again, because how can you not give props to this guy? The dude's walking around with half an eye.
Half an eye.
He looks like Rocky Balboa.
It's awesome. That thing's shut.
I also saw somebody, like a dweeb on the internet, go like, why is Cody working on Raw when he should be selling an eye injury? I'm like, you know he wrestled with a pec torn completely off the fucking bone, right?
He's a madman. This guy doesn't believe in breaks. He's as bad as he's as old school as you get. Okay, he's as old school as you get. And I love it. People are like, oh, the turn's happening. I've been saying it for weeks. The turn's happening. The WWE fans could be like, is this why everybody hated Cody? Yeah, because he turned into Super Cena. God damn it.
And it's led to possibly one of the most confusing endings I think I've seen at a WrestleMania since last year.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
From what I understand, the plan was for Randy to win. And then they did the old Vince trick where they just pull the rug out from under you and go, surprise, it's not what you thought. Okay.
Got him.
But it doesn't make sense.
No, but then again, I don't remember the last time this company really made sense.
Before TKO, I think. Things made a lot more sense before TKO. And I wouldn't really call it an energy, but this week's Max Hydration, without giving too much publicity to Logan Paul, is prime. And it's one I've never had before. And I'm going to drink it now because heartburn's a motherfucker.
Oh, I believe it.
I'm sure.
I believe it. But I don't want to be like, oh, well, yeah, TKO saved this guy. No, it used to be We'll blame it on the old man. Blame it on the old man. Blame it on the old man. And at least that was the scapegoat. The scapegoat is the fucking there's a board that runs half this shit. Like, that's not a scapegoat. That's on this company for fucking making the deal. That's on this company for allowing them to have overall creative control. That's on them. This is not on the fuck. There's no circumstantial bullshit. There's no loopholes. There's no nothing. You serve shit, you get shit reactions, and that's what night one was. It was shit. As the fans said, it was booked by TKO through and through, as we saw with, the fucking opener alone. Yeah. Goddamn ISHO Speed, Logan Paul, just out there fucking hot dogging it. Just bad. Just bad. 85 minutes of wrestling, bad. Just.
And
no pop for I didn't even recognize Last Legend, and I was like, oh yeah, no wonder you didn't get a pop.
To be fair, the opening match actually I did find somewhat entertaining. I was laughing my ass off at Speed after the match. And Jacob and Drew was okay too, but so much for an unsanctioned match. There was more blood in the main event, and that was a singles match.
Yep. Exactly.
Wait, I told a lie. There was a highlight from night one. It was Paige coming back, which the only annoying part was, nobody saw this coming. Fuck the fuck off. Every single dirt sheet on the planet reported it for like hours before the show.
I could have sworn like the week prior to WrestleMania, a story had went out that she'd signed.
Yeah.
She was back with the company. So it's like, don't do that. And then, if I can add my own caveat, I'm a little upset that the TSK's the viewing hasn't dropped yet. Don't worry, though. It's going to drop on the Thursday since there's no baseball today. It's dropping. All kinds of shit's going to drop today. Cheap plugs like a mo. But the thing that irked me was just... goddamn, I lost my rant.
There's that much to rant about. We just lose track.
That part. Trying to figure out what I was ramming around. But... about the opener? No, the opener, TKO's company. I forgot. I literally forgot where I was going with this whole thing. But Paige returned. That's where I was going. I had to watch this on TikTok. So thank you, WrestleMania, for making it very hard to watch fucking you. I had to watch it by streaming illegally via TikTok with a WWE stan who cried that Paige returned. And it's like, huh? And then here's the worst part. Here's the thing that irks me. It's guys like this that go on the internet and say, AEW this, AEW sucks about that, AEW sucks about this, AEW sucks about that, and then goes on their live stream on TikTok and says, I can't wait for Sasha Banks to come back.
Yeah.
What?
In terms of, obviously, WrestleMania was 85 minutes long of action. As much as we criticize Tony Khan for the length of the pay-per-views on a Sunday... Let me just remind. At least it gives us our money's worth. I know it's $50 obviously in the States, and obviously over here it's about 20 quid our price on Amazon Prime. But I know it's literally no breaks, because obviously we can get our breath back. Say if we've had a 40 Will Ospreay match and then we have a 5-minute women's match, which annoys me. Mm-hmm. But Tony gives us our money's worth. He must have been pissing himself laughing.
I don't understand the need for breaks in a pay-per-view. Like years ago, you just did a backstage segment or a cheesy ad, not a fucking I'm so sick of seeing the Hulk Hogan trailer.
Seriously.
Seriously. I don't like speaking ill of the dead, but I now have no interest in watching this Hulk Hogan documentary because oh my god.
Rammed it down my throat.
I'm going to watch it tonight.
I turned on Netflix this morning to finish watching NXT, and the very first thing I saw on the header was Hulk Hogan American Made. I'm like, I didn't know Hulk Hogan had a documentary coming to Netflix. Somebody should have fucking told me.
Asshole.
Oh, wait a minute. It was half of WrestleMania.
It was half of WrestleMania.
I think we've seen all the fucking documentary already. We haven't even put Netflix on.
Nope. There was a guy on Instagram. I saw a reel of a guy commenting on this saying, like, you're watching WrestleMania, and then after one match it goes into this clip of the documentary where you've got fucking Ted DiBiase going, well, when you put somebody over, that means they're going to win. Yeah, way to take us out of a wrestling pay-per-view.
We love you, Ted. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
I mean,
Again, good.
Night 2 was also riddled with ads
Ads.
and the Hulk Hogan documentary, but at least it was better booked. I will say also, Night 1, all 3 women's matches were under 10 minutes.
Boo.
And the shortest match of the night, which is the one that should have... I don't know why Finn Balor and Dom was made a street fight at the last minute. It should have been Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer made into a street fight. That one lasted less than 7 fucking minutes. Shortest match of the night. The fact that Liv won is bullshit. Sorry for the Liv stands, but she shouldn't have won.
6-7. Sorry, kids, but no, I didn't like. Oh, fucking goddamn! I knew it was coming. It was one of those where it's like, fuck. I feel like they're booked into a corner. They got to do something with Liv, and it's like either give her the belt or don't, or you can figure out a way to like extend this. Old school Randy and John, if you will, and maybe it continues all the way to like SummerSlam. You know what I mean? Just consistent fucking togetherness where they all of a sudden have to have like a cage match or something. I think it's something that they could do, drag out. You know what I mean? It's better than Stephanie versus, we have to find her. You know what I mean? That's my one and only issue, because it's like, that's what I keep seeing with this company, is it's 1 minute we have a star, we're going to roll with the star. We have so many people we feed to said star. Then we only have 3 choices for fucking main event fucking shit, then we do this in a circle, rather than like, I don't know, allow everyone to be a challenger. Everyone's a real threat. Anyone can beat the champ on any given night. Kind of what AEW does. Gives you that thing, gives you that feeling that, wait a minute, this person could actually beat him. This is why we didn't believe Chris Statlander would win the AEW Championship. Bam. Same thing with Thekla. Oh, look at the way they booked her. Booked her like shit. Bam. Now she's the hottest fucking thing on AEW TV. I swear to God, wrestling's simple. I swear to God it is. Right?
I mean, obviously, they're not finished with this feud, as we saw on Raw. We're going to get at least one more match out of them. But it just felt like they've taken the wind out of Stephanie's sails, whereas Liv didn't really need another title. And you got people out there chanting, "You deserve it." Why?
It's WrestleMania. She deserved the WrestleMania moment. She didn't deserve the title win. She deserved the WrestleMania redemption. That's it. Don't take it too goddamn far, but that's not what the internet's for. The opposite.
But in terms of Raw, it did take the stench out of my mouth of WrestleMania, because obviously we finally got some call-ups from NXT at last. I was impressed with Sol, but how come that match went longer than it was a better story with Stephanie and Liv? However, Ethan Page fitted like a glove on Monday Night Raw.
Fucking man.
Raw, it wasn't the best Raw after Mania. It was a really good one. I wasn't blown away like I have been in the past by like Page's debut against AJ or Del Rio getting cashed in on by Dolph Ziggler. It wasn't like that level of surprises. We expected a couple of call-ups, and that's pretty much what we got.
Exactly. We got what we expected. And expected is the greatest Canadian to ever step foot in the WWE. Yeah, I'm Bret Hart.
But from night 1, from night 2, it was completely different. This might be controversial. It was like going from the original Mad Max to Mad Max 2, because I find the original so boring. But The Road Warrior is a great sequel. So for me, night 1 of WrestleMania sucked. Night 2 felt much more like WrestleMania. Even the change in decor, the whole Dumbledore thing where he changes the decoration like John Cena did. Like John Cena literally went, "I feel a change of decoration is in order." Boom. Slytherin turns into Gryffindor. Nice reference.
Nice.
I did like that.
I love a Harry Potter reference.
But actually, no, when I mentioned Mad Max, the first night, I never understood the Mad Max aesthetic anyway. It made no fucking sense.
It's not supposed to make sense, man.
But then they knocked it all down and the screen turned blue and everything. I'm like, yes, this feels like WrestleMania now. Oba, Brock, perfect opener. Perfect way to put Oba over. Complete shock that Brock called it a day, because obviously we all expected he was going to retire at SummerSlam. He may still do it. We don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I can see where it's going with Gunther. Like, Paul Heyman still owes him a favor. The favor could be bring the Beast back for one last match against me at SummerSlam. There you go. Retirement match, because obviously nobody knew this was going to be his last match.
Throwing up the X.
No. But Oba has come out of it looking like an absolute gargantuan superstar. There's no slowing him down. There's no stopping him. He's your next money. He's already making fucking money.
He's the next big thing.
The next night on Raw was perfect. Just come out. The ruler has arrived. Mic drop.
Bam.
Also, very nice suit.
Oh, yeah. Looking sharp.
And I had so many people complain about it. He only said 4 words, and I'm thinking, he did his action the night before.
He didn't need to do anything else.
That's
exactly. And I'm in a camp where I do not want Brock to have that match with Gunther at SummerSlam. That was the perfect way for Brock to go out, have the WrestleMania moment, and just go and do what you want now in South Dakota. Just go and shoot your balls or whatever the hell he does. Sleep with Sable every night, which obviously we all love Sable back in the day. And just support Maya Lesnar at the moment, who is killing it in athletics in a minute. So Brock's going to be a loss, no doubt about it. But Oba Femi is the next beast. I'm already vouching him as an early favorite to win the Royal Rumble next year.
I don't see how you can book him not to win the Rumble.
Easily, unfortunately.
This is WWE. Well, it's TKO.
This is trust me, this is the E, but they'll figure a way to fuck themselves out of it. But in reality, I was kind of thinking similar. So again, I can't wait for the TSK one to drop, because maybe they'll answer some questions, or at least give you all the way I'm thinking. I love this. I was talking about more of a right to the belt rather than a Rumble win. Here's my issue with both of those. It's either you go gung-ho or you don't. It's either he wins it all or he doesn't. There is no, maybe if we go left. No. Or I should say, if we go right. Nope, this is NASCAR, baby. We're in America. You go left turn and left turn only. You know what I'm saying? You go right, you're in the dirt. You're done. Game over. And right now, he just needs to continue to solidify himself as the new beast of this place. Whether it is single-handedly beating everybody and then the people are begging for him to get a championship reign, then you can do it like that. But you have to let it build a little bit more. It's a little bit more. He will get to that Roman Reigns sweet spot. That he's still in the Shield. Just let him go. Just give him he'll get to that, and Paul hopefully sees it and then snaps his fingers and makes him champion. And then that's when it's perfect and it works awesomely. And even if he loses, it doesn't fucking matter, because you've set him in goddamn stone. But if you don't do it right, you will fuck him. You will. It's inevitable. They couldn't ruin Brock Lesnar because Brock Lesnar made his name before any one of those jerk-offs were in the writing booth outside of fucking Kevin Dunn. You know what I mean? It was a different time where you were able to properly solidify yourself. If this is not done right, they're going to take a massive superstar, and ruin him. It has to be done right, at least for the rest of this calendar year. Next, in 2027, whatever they do is whatever they do. But you have to continue to solidify him. This was the perfect step one. Under 5 minutes. No sold Suplex City. Kicked out of his shit. One fucking power bomb. Over. You have to now capitalize on it. When's Rumble? Rumble's not for fucking almost a year. So leave that be. He needs a big match at SummerSlam. He needs a big match at Survivor Series. He needs a big match. He doesn't need to be on the BS shows. He doesn't need to be on Backlash. He doesn't need to be on the whatever. Now you treat him like Brock Lesnar. Now that's Brock Lesnar. Now he's the guy that gets the big match that, oh, well, maybe. Nope, you died. Nope, it doesn't matter who it is. Nope, you died. Died. Dead. Over with. Don't feed him nobody that you don't want dead. So if that's the LA Knight, I expect that now he's dead. That's the point. This has to be the new ruler of the world. Don't just let him say it. Let him show it.
If he goes into Survivor Series, imagine him in War Games.
I was thinking the same.
Whoever team he's on, the other team's fucked.
Fucked.
I was actually pre-planning of what they could do with Oba Femi going into the summer, going into WrestleMania. I would have Oba Femi and Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
If Braun can stay healthy, Jesus Christ, he just came back and he gets a concussion.
He's too fast for his own good.
Yeah.
It was expected for Breaker to return, but I think one of the major highlights we can take from night one was a great match between Gunther and Seth Rollins.
Yeah, it was a good match. And yeah, we call Braun coming back. But I can't take away the fact that he fucking awesome run down the ramp. And then he
23 miles an hour.
fucks up the spear right at the end.
Yep.
Just Shoulder tackles his hip.
It was awesome.
I
kind of loved it because I was like, oh, you're a dick.
Yeah. The run was great. Then the final execution, yeah. From the right angle. I thought
that was planned. I'm like, oh, you're a dick. Just taking out his hip like an asshole. But no, in reality, I was like, I watched it back. I was like, did you slip? You running so fast you fall?
I think somebody said Seth kind of subconsciously sidestepped. Like, holy shit, I got a freight train coming at me.
Fucking A right, he did. Do I want to die? Not today.
Man. But yeah, that was a great match. It doesn't hurt Seth at all that he lost because of Braun. And then at the same time, you're protecting Gunther by giving him another win. But the main event of night one, obviously, we've bypassed it a little bit.
It was boring.
I don't know where the logic was at all. It made sense right up until, like, Pat came down in a ref shirt. Okay, this makes sense. And then Randy just RKO's him anyway. That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
That was probably Triple H's fuck you to TKO, and hopefully we'll get an explanation on SmackDown.
Yeah.
I do not like SmackDown.
I bet you this was all fucking Pat. Something tells me Pat was like, let me fucking run down there in a ref shirt. And they're like, all right, but you got a slow count. That's not what I fucking meant. And it's like, well, too fucking bad, dude. TKO's booking this shit. So he's like, fuck it. Because that's the thing that irked me. Because I'm like, uh-oh, here comes the fuck finish. I'm going to hear the fastest 1, 2, 3 in all my fucking days. And he goes, oh, you son of a bitch. Like, what are you doing? Like, fucking screw this dude out of it. And then what would have made it that much more bittersweet is, oh, Randy Orton wins the championship. Oh, bam, kicks Pat McAfee right in the balls. Sweet, I did it all by myself, asshole. Whatever, you know what I mean? And then that could lead to something else. That's the fucking thing. The little minute things to help keep the story going and to push it some other direction. But nope. Nope.
So what would be the plan now with Orton? Because if Orton is injured, because a lot of people said that Orton was banged up. That's what Uncle Dave said on the radio. What's the plan with Orton? And what's the plan with Cody? You're going to have another match at Backlash, which is in 2 weeks?
Is it 2 weeks? Jeez.
About 2 weeks.
Backlash is May 9th, yeah.
That's the thing. If Cody's not medically cleared, you can't have a title match.
Don't need one. They'll live.
And you could have Night of Champions, and that's where you could have the final encounter between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. But I thought the match was boring.
Yeah,
it was boring.
They could find something else for Randy to do at Backlash while Cody's eyes healing up. And then have the rematch afterwards. What's after Backlash?
Night Champions.
Night Champions.
Oh, there's another Saturday night's main event. Jesus.
Fuck it out.
Oh, that's in July. There's got to be something between Backlash and that.
A big King of the Ring? King, Queen of the Ring?
Oh, Clash in Italy.
Oh.
That's at the end of May.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Which ring crowd's going to be good.
we could do Randy Cody 2 in Italy and have Randy win. Maybe make it a cage match or something.
Hit him with a baguette. Oh, sorry. That's it. That's France. That's France. My bad.
Hit him with spaghetti.
There you go. Bam.
Bolognese.
Throw pasta at him.
Got him.
I love Italian, by the way.
Oh, likewise.
I had Italian last night, actually.
Oh, I hate you.
But like, the fact that Randy dropped Pat and then after the match hit him with a belt, hit him with a punt. This is all we needed to build up to WrestleMania. We didn't need Pat McAfee. You just needed Randy being a shit. That's all you needed to do for 4 weeks.
They didn't watch their old product, like when Randy was just a dick.
Yeah.
Oh, 9.
It's right there.
And then Cody had this grand entrance of all his old gimmicks. I'm like, that's all you needed to do too. Cody's old gimmicks. We knew one of them was part of the legacy. That's it. That's the story. We don't need Pat McAfee. We don't need he's gonna save sports entertainment bullshit.
I remember at the start of the match, I just got so infuriated because obviously I love Alicia Taylor. I think she's great, or Mark Nash, whoever was doing it. And then you had Pat McAfee that was actually doing the his Orton's intro, and I was just like, man, shut the fuck up. Just
I think Alicia did the main event. On that though, I gotta say, Mike Rome is the best ring announcer they've got. Yep. Hands down.
He's the man.
I like Mark Nash as well, but he's had a couple of blunders. But Mike Rome is just solid.
Mike Rome got it.
Was it night 1 or night 2 Bianca came at? Night 1, wasn't it?
Night 1, yeah.
An announced her pregnancy. So, again, we're still not going to see her for another year.
No!
Has Taz turned heel again?
Like I said, we know his finger works.
Hey-o.
He gave the smoke.
She's probably going to be back at the Rumble, if not Mania. Because she's a few months gone.
Oh, yeah. She's already showing, so...
She's about, I'd say about...
oh, well, girl, you pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, you could kind of tell when she came out in this big... wearing a carpet, basically. Well, she's covering something up.
Girl, you pregnant.
Bianca never wears that much.
Nope, never.
There's a congratulations though to her and Big Man Taz though. So
I don't think John Cena knew either.
No.
It looked like genuine surprise on his face. But on that, also Cena was a terrific host. Can we have John Cena host WrestleMania every year? Because he was perfect.
Yeah.
He didn't do too much. He's great on the mic. He's great with the fans. He did exactly what he needed to do.
Being shy. What an asshole. So I don't know if I'm doing a good enough job. Well, you shut up. You're doing great, ass.
That's the thing when you look at WrestleMania next year. Obviously, it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. Ew.
But as far as we know,
as far as the Saudi government, like the prince or whoever the fuck, the one who thought Yokozuna was going to be at the first crown jewel, even though Yoko's sadly no longer with us. Like, they're going to want Cena, they're going to want Austin, they're going to want The Rock. And I wouldn't be surprised if they want Brock Lesnar. They'll want Brock Lesnar as well, but I'm dreading WrestleMania next year. Even though night 1 was abysmal, but this next year's WrestleMania, I am not looking forward to it. I might even skip next year's WrestleMania, depending on the card.
If it does stay in Saudi, which is probably about 75% at this point, the only bonus for us is it's going to be on early.
Hell yeah.
Or bring it to London, where we will be crazy.
Oh, sorry.
Wembley Stadium. The WWE would sell it out.
Yeah, they did.
Footy in April? You know they're not going to have no fucking... It's going to be difficult around the footy schedule.
Yeah,
wouldn't be a cup final.
Downside.
Wouldn't be a cup final until the month after, though.
That's true. Is there anybody? There's people playing in Wembley right now, though. Yeah, isn't somebody playing in Wembley?
It's the FA Cup semi-final weekend. They both play at Wembley, even though they shouldn't be. My opinion, anyway.
Oh, it should happen, and then fucking put them in Wembley, shit.
But I digress at that.
If not, Principality is a very nice stadium in Cardiff.
Mm-hmm. Hey, there you go. There's another winner.
But we do have to obviously go. Obviously, we might be skipping a few pieces. Well, actually, no. I'll get to the main one. Rhea Ripley winning.
Perfect.
Absolutely the right call. Even though Jade did show up, I thought that was Jade's best match ever since she's come to the
down.
Yeah. Problem
Rhea
was
winning.
Problem was she did a shit build-up, so nobody cared if she was going to win. Rhea had to win. It doesn't matter how good your performance is at WrestleMania, the build-up for you was shit.
So glad I only watch highlights.
But Rhea winning 100% was the right call, and obviously now she's been demoted to SmackDown, which is obviously it's a crying shame. But
yeah, I enjoy SmackDown some weeks.
Just like that.
The only thing that grinds my gears is on Raw they did this whole emotional farewell between Rhea and Io. We literally saw this a couple months ago after she won the Rumble. So I'm going to SmackDown now. This is it. I'm going to miss you. And then Io's on SmackDown in a couple of weeks later. And they're teaming again. Then Rhea's back on Raw teaming. They're going to be teaming up again in a couple of weeks. I don't give a shit whose brand they're on. Nobody stays on their show.
No.
The whole emotional goodbye was pointless.
Pointless.
So the question always is going to beckon now is who's going to be the ones that's going to dethrone Rhea Ripley, because obviously you know how weak that SmackDown women's division is.
Yeah, there's nobody. Unless they build somebody like Julia up.
I would hope so.
Like
Isn't that the point?
NXT's Julia, I would say had a chance. SmackDown Julia is a glorified jobber who just happens to be a champion.
It's
Joe who I go all guns blazing with, and I know she's expecting a call up, Blake Monroe.
Oh,
hey,
she should be the one, and then you could get a build ready, and obviously it's gonna be like a film of fantasy for me. I would have Blake Monroe and Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany's another one too. She's really fallen down a few pegs.
that part.
And it really takes out of me that Tiffany doesn't feel like Tiffany anymore. She doesn't look like Tiffany anymore. Completely different gear. Like just everything about her looks different. It's like she's been cloned.
Jordan
A little
Grace.
bit though. Like she's not. Yeah, she's just not the same. Not the same.
What happened to the TNA Jordan Grace?
Oh, Jordan Grace.
What
Jesus.
happened?
Talk about killing momentum.
Y'all killed my girl, dog. The fuck.
There is also whispers.
Me and Jonathan Gresham about to fucking run the rough shot in this goddamn joint.
And there is also whispers about JC Jane. So did they go do what they did to her in NXT?
Based on like JC Jane's emotional goodbye on NXT, was it last week or no? Yeah, last week.
Last week.
She'll probably be on SmackDown tomorrow.
My terrifying thought is it's either they're going to try and put the United States title on her, or she's going to be in the Secret Service. And I tell you now, if they put her with the Secret Service, I would flip my nut next week. But I would actually call all of Fatal Influence, even though I don't think Lainey Reed's ready. Even though I like Lainey, I think she's good. She's a nice someone to look at. You then got more challenges for the tag titles because JC's great as a heel. I adore Fallon Henley. I think Fallon is excellent. But that women's tag division, I still think it's the most pointless titles in all of wrestling. And what annoyed me on Raw, and go back to Raw, why Bayley did not cut a pipe bomb, because apparently there was rumors saying she was furious about Paige and Brie, won the tag titles.
Yeah, I don't think they needed to win at all. All 4 Paige's return, great moment, but she didn't actually need to win. That should have been Bayley and Lyra.
Mm-hmm. They had so much momentum. They were like beloved by the crowd. It from the feel alone, it felt like it would have been them, but instead, we got, and I get it because of the return, but didn't they like hate each other at some point?
Yeah.
So,
like,
what the fuck?
I mean, they probably bonded over Total Divas, but originally Paige represented everything the Bellas weren't.
Exactly.
They were all glitz and glamour and divas and red carpets, and Paige was the gothic hardcore wrestler.
The anti-diva.
The anti-DS.
Anti-diva. Good job. I like that. Yeah, no, it didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense. But again, the night one TKO version of everything, especially with the Becky Lynch and the fucking the kids are skipping. That threw me for a loop. A lot of kids skipping against it with AJ Lee. I was like, all right. And now the question is, what do we do with AJ Lee? She just goes home now? She goes home and hangs out? Starts writing books again?
I think she's going to be away for a few months and then probably come back, like, say, for a SummerSlam match, perhaps. But
come get a new book. So
not against Becky again.
It was a very underwhelming run with AJ's Intercontinental title reign. It was extremely
her run
underwhelming.
In general.
Kind of an underwhelming match, too.
But I think putting the belt back on Becky is 100% the right call, because if you look at Becky, she elevated that Intercontinental title. Even though I was a fan of Lyra winning it the first time, but Becky elevated that title. That's the difference between that title and the pointless United States title on SmackDown. And I'm going to live on this hill here, gentlemen. Put that title on Charlotte Flair and let her elevate that title. Work with Becky, it'll work with Charlotte Flair.
I'm glad you brought Charlotte up, because that's how I kind of feel about it. Like, originally, yes, Becky was doing wonders for the women's IC title, and now I'm kind of over it, constantly going back to her.
Yep.
She's doing exactly what Charlotte used to do with the women's world titles.
100%. Yeah, no, a Charlotte mid-card title run?
Or Alexa Bliss.
Definitely Alexa Bliss. Either or. Just get it off of Becky.
Back onto nights 2, and speaking of Intercontinental title, that ladder match was fucking insane.
Shit was sick.
All 6 man. Jamie O'Donnell was a mad motherfucker for taking that Mexican destroyer.
What a fucking, that big ass head probably didn't get caught in the rings or the fucking steps. Oh God, thought he died. That was awesome. This whole fucking match just ruled. I loved it. I was mad, though. Low key. Was mad. I really wanted Javon Evans to win. But, like, in retrospect, anybody could have won this one, and we would have had this, like, a same reaction. Oh, but what about? Oh, but what about? Oh, but what? Any one of them. So it's better off to leave it with Penta, and we go from there. I'm getting the itch. I'm getting that Lucha Bros itch. You know what I mean? It's got to happen sometime. But maybe not right now, but sometime it's got to happen.
I'm glad Penta won, because he's on a good run. Javon would have been my second choice, but it's intriguing how he's presenting himself now after the loss, even though nobody really lost. It's just Penta won. Javon's kind of pissed.
Yes, he is.
And I fully believe he's going to get a one-on-one with Penta at some point and then win the title. I said last week I thought it was going to be on Raw, but obviously they were both a little bit banged up. So again, maybe Backlash, maybe Clash in Italy, but I think Javon will be the one to dethrone Penta. I just hope they don't stick with this depressed, angry Javon, because he's too...
No.
He's too good at being just crazy, hyper...
Yeah.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Just let him be the hype train that he is. It just use this as a, I have to go back. I have to go get it. I need to use it as momentum and drive. Don't use it as this is his character now.
Yeah. And Rey as well. I gotta give props to Rey Mysterio. Like obviously he just come back from another injury and he held his own in the ladder match. The fucking the 619 with the ladder was a great spot.
So awesome.
So
awesome. Jumping out of the stage.
Oh yeah, the retro Rey entrance.
Dude, all I needed was the retro intro and I would have lost my shit.
Yes.
Oh, man.
WWE even referenced it when they posted the clip. Like, who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y. You just took me back to 2002.
My wife's like, isn't he a little too old to be jumping that high? I was like, it's a catapult. And she's like, oh, the knees. I was like, dude, I'm not.
It's cool. He just got stem cell surgery again.
Right? Somebody catch me shit.
Even though I wasn't
Get on, Ray.
Sorry, man.
No, good.
Even though I wasn't a fan of him being in the match, but I thought Rusev held his own as well. I thought Rusev was solid. Yeah. That was the redeemer.
I think
Rusev from
Rusev was a nice anchor in the match because everybody else was a high-flying maniac, and Rusev was just there like, no, fuck off, I'm going to climb this ladder and grab the belts, fuck all of you.
Mm-hmm. He's like, this is how you win. I was like, oh, shit.
Why
it was good.
Why you all jump everywhere? You just need to climb ladder.
Climb ladder.
Like Rusev was the logic in the match. Everybody else was just doing high-flying crazy shit.
100%. I don't even think Dragon Lee really made an attempt at the belt. All the fucking flying around he was doing.
The only thing with like multi-man ladder matches is timing with the spots, because there was a couple of moments where they had it. Logically, they had an opportunity to grab a ladder, climb up, but they would like hold it and then move it. No, I'm gonna get a different one. Like, why?
Because I want to do the spot. Because I want to do the spot. Like, make the spots organic.
Yeah.
Like, I know we can. Trust me, we did it before technology. Look at the Dudleys, for fuck's sake.
Maybe the problem is they have too many ladders in play at the same time.
That part.
And you've got 6 guys in the ring, and you're trying to get your spots on time, and you're like, is this the right ladder? No, fuck, I need the bigger one.
I need the bigger one, and then I'm not trying to land on a ladder, and yeah.
But, you know, not complaining. It was a hell of a match, like I said. Finn and Dom, again, it was good. I don't know why it needed to be a street fight.
No.
And again, I don't even know why we needed the demon, or why the demon needed to be announced. Like, if he had just shown up in the face paint, cool. But didn't need it. Didn't need to be a street fight, and Finn gets to win. Cool. Okay, move on.
Sweet.
WrestleMania moment for Trick, which we all expected.
Ooh, damn.
I'm with Sammy. I still don't know what you did wrong.
So you know what Sammy did wrong? He's just so damn good at losing.
Yeah, like...
That's all I can think of.
I don't know why people were mad at him for being a champion when we all knew Trick was going to beat him for it anyway, so it made sense. Like, okay, Carmelo is either injured or he got robbed of a WrestleMania moment, but some of you would have been pissed if Trick had beat Carmelo and took the title off him.
Oh,
at least he took it off Sammy, which you were all booing for weeks. So what's your problem with Sammy?
I think even if they added Metal in last minute to make it a triple threat match, I still think Trick would have pinned Sammy anyway.
Yeah.
That'll be to protect Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah. Sammy's putting over the younger talent, so I don't understand what people's problem is with him being in that match with Trick. And then finally, main events. Quality.
Wow. Swift's kiss. Kept talking about Italy.
I don't know if I'd put it in, like... I don't think I'd put it in top 5 Mania main events. It's probably a contender for top 10, but one of the best I've seen in years.
Yeah, that part. That part I can't agree with. That for sure I can't agree with. It's good. It was... How can I put this? It was the Roman Reigns we've been missing and the CM Punk we've been wanting to see.
Yeah.
That's what I got out of this one. Is you got the wrestling aspect, but then you got the Roman Reigns shit talking aspect, and he's back to being the OTC, and he's the real big dog and all this other shit. And it was like, okay, I get it. I like where this is. I like where this is going. Punk's not just the ultimate everything. There's a real challenger in front of him. They stretched it out. They made the match worth a damn. Whether it was a backstage help or Punk's knowledge or even Roman's knowledge, whatever it is, it worked really well. For the 34 minutes it went, it didn't even feel 20.
No, didn't feel too long at all.
No,
it was the longest match of the weekend, just over half an hour. But I think it deserved to be, and they carried it really, 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 really well. Obviously, everybody's one gripe. Well, I got one small of a gripe, but everybody's main gripe is Roman hitting Punk with the steps right in front of the referee and not getting DQ'd.
That was confusing.
I get it.
I laughed so
I get
hard.
it. And, you know, rules are rules. But I also understand that there is such a thing as referee discretion, and kayfabe is like, it's the WrestleMania main event. I don't really want to end it on a DQ. I'm just going to shout at Roman for doing it.
Hey, I mean, look, in that aspect, you could bring the footy realm into it, okay? When you know good and goddamn well that's a booking and it doesn't happen because the ref would rather just give him a stern talking to because they want to let him play, it happens. It happens because it's happened in New Japan. It's happened in AEW. It's happened in TNA where the ref is like, why'd you do that? And it just fucking happens.
Some people were defending it like, oh, the steps are never a DQ. You know, because people get thrown into them all the time. Well, yeah, there's a kind of a difference, though, between getting thrown into the steps that are attached to the ring and picking up the steps and fucking yeeting the guy in the face with them. Same as the announce tables. They just happen to be there, and if you get thrown through one, you get thrown through one. But if you set up a table, that's different.
That's different.
So they didn't DQ Roman, but yet they ended the match with Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt inside a Hell in a Cell when it's a no holds, which is no disqualifications. It didn't really make sense. Sorry,
we're not supposed to talk about that anymore, Pierre.
We don't talk about the Dark Ages.
Yeah, we don't.
We don't talk about the dark times.
They were dark times, Harry. Dark times.
And in terms of the Roman and Punk, for me, it's the best main event I think I've seen at Mania probably since the 37. That was Sasha and Bianca in the triple threat with Roman, Bryan, and Edge.
Oh yeah, Roman, Bryan, and Edge was
sick.
I hate to say it, but cinema.
And we're not Sasha fans, but that match.
No, her and Bianca had a hell of a match.
Exceptional.
They went to war.
That was before. Sasha's always been an egomaniac, but that was before she turned into Miss Monet.
Bigger egomaniac.
Yeah. But I like Punk coming out on Raw and just being like, look, I lost the title, I lost the main event, but I feel great.
Right? Feel good.
Yeah.
But Cody coming out on Raw, he must have been concussed as well from that eye injury. He seemed confused as fuck.
He's like, where's my dad? I'm sorry.
Fuck.
Where's Dustin?
But we know
Cody's
one of the best talkers in the game. And he comes out there and he almost forgot where he was. He was like, Punk.
It did take a punt to the head by Randy Orton.
A fucking hella punt, bro.
Because I don't think even Punk knew why he was out there. Because Cody's out there trying to find what to say, and Punk's just like,
"You all right?
you need some
vodka? How many fingers am I holding up, bud?
You want to get your bottle of Wheatley?
Something, jeez.
They're clearly setting up a match between Cody and Punk, which is probably why Punk was on SmackDown as well. And I think that they have so much faith in these two that they sent them out there with almost without a script. But like Cody wasn't in the right headspace to drop a solid promo, so you probably planted the seeds on this one a little bit too early. But if we're gonna get Punk and Cody at, I don't know, SummerSlam, let's just keep them apart for now.
Yeah,
they don't need to be rubbing each other's dick every week.
But you ain't wrong.
But overall, night 2 was solid. Night 1 was wank.
Yep. Way to make up for it. But don't make us deal with fucking one bad and then a good. Give us some decent shit, please.
But I do have it. I mean, actually, no. Before I get to the theory, also the Danhausen segment was gold.
Yes.
One of the best
John Cena.
comedic. No, the best comedic WrestleMania segment I've ever seen. And you could tell John Cena was having the time of his life.
Dude, he lost it. He's all right. Big Fanhausen. This and that, and fucking shaking his hand. And then he does do the fucking boom. And this is how I know, like, Danhausen is going to make bazillions of dollars in this fucking company. Because he does shit. And then he runs, and John is, he's going to piss himself. I swear to God, John Cena was going to piss himself. I've never seen him laugh so hard ever. There's tears coming out of his eyes. He's like, what the fuck just happened? It's literally the best. It's literally the best. When you see the most serious dude that has been around wrestling in the last 20 some odd years just die of laughter, that's how you know this guy's money. Just absolute money. God damn Danhausen.
I like also how he asked for Cena's permission to do the 5-knuckle shuffle.
That shit was awesome.
That was good.
And then he pokes him in the eye. What a dick. Just fucking poke Miz in the eye.
And Kit Wilson picking on the midgets. That's toxic.
Oh,
That's definitely toxic.
what a dick. He has a problem with midgets.
I did like that segment.
My theory is that Triple H doesn't like the 2-night deal. And it's almost as if he deliberately sabotaged night 1 so that night 2 was so much better to be like, look, let's just do 1 night. We don't need to do a Saturday night.
No.
As much as it was a chore to watch, I can't remember which WrestleMania. Was it 35 and it was like 7 to 8 hours?
Which one? Which one?
I think it was Kofi Mania.
Wasn't that 34? Wasn't COVID the one in 35?
36. 36 was COVID. Yeah.
Oh,
35,
so 35 then.
That was when Becky won the triple threat.
2019.
I would rather go through 6 hours of a WrestleMania and have, you could say, 4 hours, like Tony does in his pay-per-views, but then go through less than 2 hours of wrestling on the Saturday and then pretty much the same on the Sunday. Put it back as 1 night. That's all I can ask for now. I would rather go through that again, and that was painful.
Obviously, they struggled to sell out the stadium. They had 20,000 less than last year in the same stadium on both nights. So the combined was like 106,000, and yay, that's a big thing. Yeah, but you had that in 1 night a few years ago in one stadium. Now you're bragging about getting half of that, basically.
Yeah. Oh, our total 2 nights. I'm like, dude, the Raiders sell that out a bit more than you guys did, okay? Like, come on, it's not good enough. But yet, hey, how dare you, AEW, for wrestling in small arenas, you dipshits. You guys can't sell out the big ones. Don't fucking bitch about nothing. Just
people were ripping on AEW for getting 50-something thousand in Wembley. That's pretty much what you just got at WrestleMania on both nights. So shut the fuck up.
And that's that's mostly international fans.
And this is the biggest wrestling show in the world,
where people travel from everywhere. Come on.
Two major factors for the low attendance. 1, same stadium as last year. You've never done that at WrestleMania before.
No.
2, shit build.
That part.
And 3, lower the ticket prices.
And the ticket prices.
Damn it. Could have gone to Coachella twice for the prices y'all had.
It was nice on Raw, though, to see that green shirt guy brought his whole family. It was pretty much the green shirt section.
Nice.
Cesaro section.
It is suspicious, though, that they haven't actually announced a date for next year's Mania in Saudi. It's just 2027.
Yeah.
Which kind of tells me that they want to make that 1 night, because are you really going to do 2 nights of Mania in Saudi?
Hell no.
And then you're going to have to do Raw in Saudi
as
well.
So, I'd like to think that next year is going to be the first one to go back to 1 night. Hopefully.
I would like it to be.
Please
don't make me watch 2 nights of Saudi.
Oh, God. Please not.
Welcome to night 1 of Promo Mania 11. I am your host, your television champion, the captain. To night 2 of Promo Mania 11, I am your host, the captain, along with El Jefe and Beer. And as you can see, it is an all-max star panel.
It's about me capturing this title for the 4th time. Do what you do best. You put on your cinematic. You bring out your gimmicks. You say what you need to say. And you take your best shot, because even on your best day, your best shot just missed.
Beating the man that beat the man that beat me. Now, in order to do that, I have to be the best version of myself. And by the best version of myself, I don't mean turning into the shape, because the best version of myself is not a gimmick. The best version of the captain is the one that holds the TV Championship.
When I take my stick out and show him who's boss. That's right, the son of the goon. The son of the goon is back. He is coming for Mr. Rodriguez.
I don't have anything against you personally, Mr. Nix. But what I do have against you professionally is that you are a thorn in my side that is just annoying, like a gnat.
And tonight is my night. And if not, maybe next year will be my year. I am the most famous luchador on the Mersey. I'll wine you, I'll dine you, and I'll fucking shank you.
To my surprise, my old friend, Scouse Mysterio, decides to come to Max Wrestling. And on day one, he decides, yeah, that's the guy. That's the title that I want. I'm gonna challenge him. Like you didn't remember who the fuck I even was. Scouse, you just ask. You don't ask. You just take. You take opportunities. You take moments. You take the spotlight. But this time, you picked the wrong house because I'm not second anymore. You hear me? I'm not second anymore. Not to you. Not to anyone. This is my time now, and you're not taking it from me.
Well, well, well. It's that time again. It's Promo Mania. And for the first time ever in my Max Wrestling career, I don't know if my opponent is going to show up. The Appalachian Mafia. I don't even know if the Appalachian Mafia actually exists. I think it's something that you concocted in your mind, your imagination, to make you feel some sense of relevance, some sense of importance, because we all know that nobody gives a shit about Brew Capone.
Now, am I trying to challenge both of you at the same time? I'm not scared to, but no, that's not the point. The fact of the matter is it doesn't matter if I'm taking you down, Mr. Stevie Nicks, or if it's going up against Rumpelstiltskin, Larkin.
Question 5. Breaker is a member of which wrestling family?
Steiners.
Yep. Which former NXT star was Breaker dating until 2024?
Cora Jade.
And final question. Who had their last WWE match against Breaker before being released in April 2024?
Ricochet.
No. It was Cameron Grimes.
Cameron Grimes!
Oh, yeah, because Grimes got squashed.
12 is the score to beat. So, final score is Moses with 8, Cypher with 10, but for the third straight year, Beer is Mr. Iron Bank and the brand new Knowledge Champion.
Congrats,
You
Beer.
must give 30-day notice.
One day I'll pass on the stories we shared, hold the torch for those gone so they know we're there. I'll be there every time. I won't leave you behind, 'cause I feel it running through my bloodline. I carried the weight and refuse to break. The drum in my chest never lets me rest. Yeah, I feel it running through my bloodline. Try to hold me down, I will reach for the clouds on every endless night. I feel it running through my blood.
Also gave you 2 nights of Promo Mania last week, and well, on night 1, I lost the television championship to Cypher. Beer lost the world championship to the Phoenix, but he did gain a knowledge championship. So,
Hey.
swings and roundabouts, 6 and 7. I think we needed a little bit of a Dragon Club reunion. Not so much a reunion, but get our heads back together. So let's try and get a little bit of a bonding session as we await the arrival of the Phoenix. So, he's not here yet, but you two are good now, right? You got it all out of your system and shit? Well, that's convincing.
Title. You took my title. The title that means the world to me.
You took my title.
I took Mo's title.
I took it from Phoenix too.
I'm the longest reigning Max Heavyweight Champion of all time. Not just me says it, Google Gemini says it.
Well, now that the whole match is over, hopefully we're all back on the same page now. So when he does get here, we'll hash things out. And then maybe have a couple of whiskeys. Or maybe some Valium.
My title.
You've got a new title. And the Iron Bank.
I was Beard Dozen Show for about half an hour. The greatest gift known to me. Beer Dozen Show means everything. Ultimo Beer was meant to happen. But he took it from me. Not him.
I mean, I was Captain TV and I've lost it all too. I mean, I'm not saying that the Knowledge Championship is a consolation prize, but at least you got something. And now, hopefully, Dragon Club is healing. Right?
I'm in mourning right now. I am in absolute mourning. And when the time is right, I'm going to get my World Championship back. And I'm going to be the champion forever. This is not the end. This is just the historic comeback, kid. This is the historic beer comeback. Yeah, I got the Knowledge Championship and the championship that I only had for 5 minutes. It was long. It was longer than Drew McIntyre's world title run a few years ago. But who cares? This is just the start of my rise. That's right, Cap. That's right. You've been the comeback kid yourself, and you've done an amazing job, and I'm proud of you. But this is the comeback story of Beer and him. He'll come back and take everything from everyone. It starts with this. It will end with my World Championship again.
Alright, well, while we're waiting for him, why don't you go and get a coffee or something? Decaf.
I have no milk. It's too cold to have a coffee.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get a coffee then, and it definitely is not decaf.
Make me an Irish coffee if you got milk. With extra whipped cream. And bring me a packet of Monster Munch.
Would you like some more coffee? Right, we await the arrival of the Phoenix. Beer's hopefully going to get a coffee. Still to come, NXT Revenge Week 2 and last night's Dynamite, plus a word from Cypher as he rubs it in my face that he's television champion. But for now, it's time to hop in our wrestling DeLoreans for this week in wrestling history.
Come on, McFly.
It is a full week of history, beginning with April 20th, 1986. Wrestle Rock was AWA's final stadium show before they disbanded a few years later. This took place just a few weeks after WrestleMania 2, and it featured 16 matches with some high-profile talent. Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda defeated the Fabulous Ones, Stan Lee and Steve Keirn, The King, Harley Race versus Rick Martel, ended in a double countout. Sherry Martel won a 10-woman battle royal. Sergeant Slaughter defended the AWA Americas Championship against Kamala, but that ended in a DQ as well. Scott Hall and Kurt Hennig retained the AWA Tag Team titles against the Long Riders, Scott and Bill Irwin. And Stan Hansen defended the AWA World Championship against Nick Bockwinkel, which also ended in a DQ. However, the show was main evented by 3 steel cage matches back to back to back. They were Greg Gagne and Jimmy Snuka defeating King Kong Brody, also better known as Bruiser Brody, and Nord the Barbarian. Vern Gagne defeated Sheik Adnan El Kassi, and the Road Warriors defeated Michael Hayes and Jimmy Garvin in the main event.
AKA Bad Company.
Sounds like just crazy 80s show.
All day long, man. All day long. Anytime you got the Gagnes on the show, it's crazy. Anytime Stan Hansen's fucking defending a championship, tune in and watch. God bless it. AWA had it.
Yeah, this match was on the WWE Network, but obviously I don't know where you can find it now, but it sounds like something you need to check out.
Hell yeah.
Bring back the WWE Network.
A lot of people don't know how good we had it. We appreciated it.
Like a son of a gun, dude. Hey, we did over here in the States, too. You know how simplistic that was? Just to be there. You're $5 a month, $10 a month if you don't want ads. Come on, man. Just simple. Make it simple.
We're going to tell stories to kids in years to come about the WWE Network. It was $9.99 a month. It was like wrestling Netflix. You had everything ever. WWF, WCW, ECW, AWA, everything was on there. What?
Georgia South.
And you didn't need Peacock or anything? Nope. Yeah, those were the days. April 20th, 1997, good old In Your House 14, Revenge of the Taker. I fucking miss the In Your House pay-per-views. This was in Rochester, featuring the Legion of Doom versus Owen Hart and the British Bulldog. Rocky Maivia, better known as The Rock, defending the Intercontinental Championship against Savio Vega. The Undertaker defended the WWE Championship against Mankind. And Stone Cold versus Bret Hart, part 3 or 4, ended in a DQ.
Part 3.
WrestleMania rematch ended in a DQ when the Hart Foundation interfered, but Austin still stood tall, hitting Bret with a chair and applying his own sharpshooter on him. Of course, but at this point, Bret was a heel, Austin was a face after the famous double turn at WrestleMania.
Yep.
And Austin just went to war with the Hart Foundation.
Yep. God, I miss these times. It was good times.
Awesome times, so as well.
I'm about to mention Bill Goldberg, so...
Bill Goldberg? Sorry.
April 20th, 1998, on an episode of Nitro, Goldberg became the United States Champion as he defeated Raven in under 5 minutes. In the main event, Hollywood Hogan regained the WCW World Championship from Randy Savage 24 hours after losing it at Spring Stampede, and this was Hogan's 4th reign as WCW Champion.
This is when they started to push them together.
Also didn't realize Macho Man was WCW Champion so many times. He was 3 or 4 as well.
Oh, yeah. They had nothing else better to fucking do. When they signed him, they were like, hey, we're going to make you champion too. Hey, they did the same thing to Bret Hart, so don't feel special.
TNA was kind of the same. Whenever they brought somebody in from WWE back in the old days, Christian Cage, World Champion. Kurt Angle, World Champion.
Kurt deserves it. Christian, love him, but yeah.
Jeff Jarrett, 5-time World Champion.
Ah, shit.
A somber one now, of course. April 20th, 2016. Sadly, the body of the legendary Trailblazer Chyna was found in her apartment, having died from an accidental overdose on the 17th. Chyna, of course, paved the way for women's wrestling in the late 90s, even winning the men's Intercontinental Championship twice, and had memorable feuds with Chris Jericho and Jeff Jarrett.
Man.
At Jericho, with her and Jericho on TV, that was such good TV before.
Yeah, I'd like the feud with Jeff Jarrett too, where he was just the ultimate misogynistic asshole, and he was putting the figure 4 on every woman he could find.
And then get away with that today.
Nope, you wouldn't get away with that today. But then Chyna come in and beat his ass. So
true that.
She actually won the men's title twice before she ever touched the women's championship. Crazy. April 21st, 2002, in what should have probably been more memorable than it was, Hollywood Hogan defeated Triple H for the undisputed title at Backlash. It's probably flown under the radar over the years because it was only a month after Hogan's iconic match with The Rock at WrestleMania, and Hogan was given the world title after only being back in WWE for 2 months. Nevertheless, this was Hogan's first title in WWE after almost a decade, and it'll probably be on that Netflix documentary they keep banging on about.
You know it will be.
Undertaker also defeated Stone Cold to become #1 contender. And finally, April 26, 1998, Unforgiven featured a solid undercard as Triple H defended the European title against Owen Hart. The Midnight Express defended the NWA Tag Team titles against the Rock and Roll Express. The New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg and Billy Gunn, defended the WWE Tag Team titles against LOD 2000. And Stone Cold defended the WWE title against Dude Love. Famous for Austin accidentally nailing Mr. McMahon with a steel chair to the head before hitting Dude Love with a stunner and counted his own pin. Classic Austin. But the event is mostly remembered for the first ever Inferno match between The Undertaker and Kane. And kids, if you've never seen an Inferno match, don't play with matches.
Don't.
I'm straight.
Even Taker still talks about how crazy that shit was.
Yeah, like they didn't even have to get in the fire. Like they were that far away from it, and the fucking hairs were singed.
Yep. Crazy.
I remember when they put it in the WWE games, and they had like the temperature gauge in the corner. Like, is it really that fucking hot? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's still like that on 2K26 as well.
Oh yeah, they put it back in. Nah, I still haven't played it.
And in regards of LOD 2000, less said the better.
That
was
part.
nowhere near what the Road Warriors were in the early days of, and also in WCW as well.
No, I don't know why they kept trying to reinvent the Road Warriors. Like, what are you doing?
Seriously.
The only highlight was what Sunny was wearing each week until she turned what she was now.
Talk about a downgrade. That is all your history this week. A pretty stacked history. We'll see what happens next week as we head into May. But for now, Cypher has a little something to say, so let's hear from our new television champion.
What's up, Max Wrestling? This is your full-time television champion. And today, I'm here to address my challenge to the captain. Now, is it too soon? No. I say it's right on time. Because this match is luck of the draw, high stakes, and how fitting. Considering the next Max event is Full House, May 21st. Tune in. But the story between me and Captain's far from over. Now, I've been working extra hard. I'm a little out of breath, trying to keep my strength about me. But, Captain, I don't want to. I don't want to wait. I didn't want to wait for you to just want your rematch. No, I went ahead and accepted it way before you even thought about it. You deserved the rematch. And at Full House, Lady Luck is going to choose one of us to either continue on or fade into existence. Either way, Captain, I'll see you at Full House. Because at the end of the day, that's what I want. It's the best that Max has to offer. I'll see you soon.
Let's go, let's go, let's go! When I'm talking all the time, we prefer me!
Thank you for holding. Your call is important to us.
Acknowledge me.
Are you ready for the show?
We're at house.
Are you ready? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh!
Oh, really? You don't have any appointments? Well, you are cursed.
Hey, Kit, are you there?
Kit Wilson!
Max Wrestling Podcast. It's a Thursday thing.
It's a Thursday thing.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Welcome back to Max Wrestling. I am your captain along with El Jefe and Beer. Speak their names and they appear. If you like what you've seen so far, make Max Wrestling your new home. I can recommend a very good spaghetti carbonara.
Let's go.
All you gotta do is drop a people's elbow on that like button and a 5-knuckle shuffle on the subscribe button, because that's how the algorithm works. We are here every single week because it's a Thursday thing.
Hashtag Thursdays on Max. For those that prefer the old-fashioned podcast, we got you covered, don't you, Chip Tater Chip. Follow us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, whatever it is you get your favorite podcast. If you need links to get you there, we got that covered too. But for all things Max Wrestling, head over to the beautifully done, consistently updated website, maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com.
And also do not forget to join our very own Cypher for the Aftermax Live on Facebook after the show. Now the QR code should show on our Facebook group on the screen right now. It could be guests, it could be challenges, and it's as unpredictable as they come. And obviously due to the week that I've had, scan and go after the show.
Oh.
I want to make a thing about Promo Mania. I did not tap out. I did not tap out. There was a bug on the floor. I was trying to crush it because I don't like bugs in my house. I did not tap. So I think, in my personal estimation, that championship should be returned. So Phoenix, I want that championship back. And I'm giving you a week. You are returning that championship to me next week.
Do we have VAR? Is that a thing? Do we have VAR?
I mean, I was there. I was the ref. I didn't see a bug, but
it was a bug. I was robbed.
Well, we'll hear what Phoenix has to say, because you heard from myself and Beer earlier to discuss the future of Dragon Club, but just moments ago, as you can see, our new world champion, the Phoenix, has arrived in the building, and we're just moments away from resolving our issues.
That's right. So, but before we get into the issue, solving problems, if you will, let's try to bring some sunshine to Mr. No Sunshine over here. It's not totally in-depth episode of the Max Wrestling without an in-depth look on the Tuesday nights. It's not the black and gold, but hopefully it'll bring a smile to his face. It's Beer's time for the NXT round. Let's get on the last night on Dynamite. After all kinds of craziness going on, especially after last week, here we are, and after Revolution, so a lot of going in. MJF opens up the show, calls bullshit on Darby Allin's win last week, is interrupted by Kevin Knight, which just stirs a lot of questions of why a mid-card champion's coming after him. But trust me, I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. After some back and forth, they agree on a TNT championship match. He's like, you get a referee out here right now. And then referee gets in, and MJF walks out the ring. And they're like, you got me. But, of course, it's going to be next week because you work on MJF's time, not the other way around. We go backstage, and it's officially just Jericho. It's just Jericho now. Even Renee says it. And the demand. I love and hate how these guys are, like, just still in a feud somehow, even though Ricochet beat Chris Jericho, whatever.
Bald
so apparently
prick.
they're gonna have a six-man tag. Bald. And it's the demand against Jericho and whomever he can find, but he has to remember that a bunch of people hate Ricochet more than they hate him. So it's lesser of two evils, quote unquote. Leo Rush looked awesome and creepy at the same time against Brody King. But Brody King picks up the dub, as he should, after the match. He says how proud of Darby he is, but he has his eyes on gold. And I don't know how soon after that they made it official, but next week Darby takes on Brody King for the fucking World Championship, and I'm just like, they're going to work this poor kid to death. I cannot wait. More backstage talk. This one was really nice and quiet. Tommaso Ciampa's just focused on beating Darby Allin and winning some more gold in AEW, but it was very, very... Okay, got it. Didn't barely heard you, but I got you. The return of Hikaru Shida's here. I love it. Good on her. She defeats Mina Shirakawa. They want to show up. They learn in Japan. It's the dumbest promo I've ever heard. Chris Statlander, though, as the lackey for Hikaru Shida, kind of didn't like it. Former world champ. It just felt weird. I get their tag partners and shit. It just felt weird. But she's trying to stop Mina from using the kendo stick. It ends up costing, Mina distraction. Not exactly the win that Hikaru Shida wanted to get. So there's tension. Why? Fuck you, that's why. I don't know. I didn't get it either. So don't ask me the questions. Mark Davis gets a win via ref stoppage against Will Ospreay after a pile driver on the apron. I love how he's just like, he hits it, and he's fucking like dangling in there. He's dead. Look at him. He's dead. It's like, oh, Will's dead. Anyway, gets carried through the crowd. I don't know. I think did the Death Riders kidnap him?
Kind of.
Is this what this is happening? Because I'm like, hey, he's crowd surfing. I really was just like, I was having too big of fun, just like fucking around with this whole thing. But I really didn't think that we just saw Will Ospreay get kidnapped. So, they don't call anybody in the WWE. Somebody needs to call the police around here. You know what I'm saying? Got a stolen Brit.
Can I just jump in just for a second?
Please.
I am getting seriously concerned of why Ospreay is still taking these bumps when he's just had neck surgery. I'm getting seriously concerned.
I think maybe he's in better condition than we think, and they're trying to build him up as fuck, he's gonna die.
He's gonna die.
That's my concern, because it happened to Brian, and you know how much Brian means to me, and Kenny, how much... Look, Mo, you adore Kenny. I'm concerned it's going to happen to Ospreay. I'm saying as a concerned fan.
No, and I'm concerned with you, but as somebody that has seen this kid's neck get fucking mangled, I think he's going to be okay. I think so. I think they're just going to play this up. You're going to have the biggest fucking sympathy heart for a wrestler since Daniel Bryan, and Wembley's going to happen, and we're all going to be like, his neck's not broken. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm right there with you, though, dude. Dead ass. I am right there with you. It just didn't. It's not sitting, but something's going to come out of it, and it's going to be super positive. Speaking of kind of, I don't know how to feel about this one. Alex Windsor forms an alliance with Persephone as they lay out a challenge for the Triangle of Madness. What happened to fucking what's-her-face? Who was her goddamn partner? Didn't she have a partner? What happened to
Jamie Hayter?
Jamie Hayter. Fuck she
I have
at?
no idea.
God damn. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm down for Persephone, but where the fuck Jamie Hayter go? Oh, hurt again? Please don't be hurt again. Please don't.
Nah, isn't it? I'm surely it'd be the what's their tag name? The Brawling Birds or something?
Yeah, Brawling
Birds.
Because Triangle of Madness is 3 of them, so it would make sense for just.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know why Jamie Hayter wasn't there.
What the fuck? Anyway, Samoa Joe gets a win against Jahoob just so he can reunite with Hook. Because semantics. I don't fucking know. I didn't understand it when I heard Samoa Joe's music. I was like, why the fuck is Joe wrestling? But whatever. This is what it is. Look, you guys are using fucking Hook like they used Dominic Mysterio when he was a kid with his blonde hair. Okay, you know he's a fucking prop. Don't make him a fucking prop. Use him. Wrestle him. Make him fucking wrestle. Okay, the Ring of Honor's there. Put him in Ring of Honor. Shit. Tired of guys just hanging out. Speaking of guys hanging out. Back at Ricochet's catching up, or Renee's catching up with Jericho as he reveals his partners against Ricochet and the Hurt Syndicate. Yeah.
And he calls Ricochet a bald prick.
Bald.
Love it.
Dumber. Bald.
Bald. It was dumb and ugly.
But I do like Jericho teaming with the Hurt Syndicate. I like that a lot.
It's going to be interesting because we haven't seen the Hurt Syndicate in quite some time.
No.
It's been a minute.
Well,
So
they have they've been stuck on Collision. We got to remember, no one watches Collision. Unless you're like the 5 people at Fightful that watch it.
Oh, not the Fightful. Maybe they get paid to watch it. Who knows? Anyway, you go on them. We'll see it. Bald Ricochet is going to die. But you can't keep making all those jokes. He's going to wrestle with Bobby Lashley and fucking Shelton Benjamin. They're both bald. He's going to be like, go get him, Shelton.
And MVP's not far off.
No, he's not. I just wonder if they could take the joke better than Ricochet can. Backstage, this is the part where this probably should have already happened, but it is what it is. Cope addresses their loss to FTR and says if they wanted to prove that they're the real best tag team ever, then accept our challenge for the New York City street fight at Double or Nothing. And if we lose, we retire.
Well,
as a team.
we retire as a team.
So, which means they're just going to wrestle individual. Show. Whatever. What the fuck ever. Darby Allin makes his first address as world champion, but is, of course, interrupted by MJF. And then I want a rematch. Darby tells him he's going to fuck himself, which is perfect. It's great. We're going to build towards it, but it needs to happen before Wembley. It needs to happen before the summer. It has to happen before the summer. The conclusion to this story needs to be concluded before the end of June. You need to go into Wembley season focused on Will Ospreay, regardless of who's champion. You need to go into the summer focused on Will Ospreay, because if you don't do it right in Wembley, you're never going to get it right in Wembley again. I promise you this. I promise you this. And I ain't even English. I'm fucking saying something. I've got to listen up here. This match fucking ruled. Darby Allin versus Tommaso Ciampa. Darby Allin obviously should retain in a bloodbath for the world title. After the match, Darby Allin accepts Brody King's challenge, and that's when we get it for next week. He's just going to be the workhorse. He's going to be the champ that goes out there and defends against anybody and everybody. All you got to do is ask for a shot, and you're going to get it. For any of you internet nerds out there that are already saying that they're going to bury Tommaso Ciampa, just knock it off. Just knock it off. You're not going to win the belt after one night of a pillar winning the belt a week ago. It's not happening. But excellent showing. Did not deplete either dude. You could put fucking Tommaso Ciampa in any mid-card title picture and he'll be the same. Be the same.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So I have a theory. Beer asked earlier, why is MJF going for the TNT title or mid-card title? Well, there was a couple of hints, like Darby first of all saying, was it Darby? No, Kevin Knight saying, well, you've never won this. This is the workhorse title. You've never held this one. And so he's got a match against Kevin Knight next week for the TNT title. But Darby also said, you're not going to get a rematch unless you put something on the line. So I predict MJF beats Kevin Knight for the TNT title next week, and we make it title for title at Double or Nothing.
Hey, fits the name. Fits the name, and it's something I've been begging for a while. You allow one, the mid-card guy to be the guy to go to the fucking main shot. I like it. It works well. Let's make it fucking happen.
Question is, of course, it's not much of a question because I can definitely see MJF carrying 2 belts and bragging the fuck about it. Can you imagine, like, everybody pretty much gets a custom TNT title. You imagine a Burby TNT title.
Sick. That'd be sick. I kind of want to see it now. Especially since it's already kind of like, yeah, actually, no. I think that'd be hot. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
So, not very ballsy, but that's my prediction now. Phoenix has arrived. Beer's here. Let's go back to try and regroup as Dragon Club.
Brothers don't shake hands. Brothers hug.
Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Oh, well, fuck you both then. But it's not the end of the world. I may have come away empty-handed, but at least you both came away with gold. So, before we start regrouping, no fucking fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting.
No problems for me. Beer?
None from me. Except you ruined my chance to begin my journey to become Ultimo Beer. However, I do hold the Knowledge Championship longer than a day, which is amazing, but you still ruined my chance to become Ultimo Beer.
At least you've got a championship.
But you need to remember, I am that Mr. 3-time Iron Bank winner. And whenever I want my belt back, I will take it.
I'll be waiting.
Our story may have ended, but he will be back. Congratulations, champ.
Thank you.
Well, I'm hoping you wouldn't cash it in on him, on you.
I'll see you around.
God, he's an asshole.
Yeah, but he's our asshole. So, King of the Mic is coming up. You're now a target with that championship. We know Beer's already entered. And if he wins, and it comes down to the two of you again at Promo Slam, I'm happy to referee again.
You can ring the bell if you want. And even if we're all on the same page again, it took me 4 years to get this back. I'm going to do whatever it takes to keep it.
Good.
What about you?
What do you mean?
Do you not have your eyes on the world title again?
I don't know what's next for me. But if I am ever interested in that championship again, you'll be the first one to know. Enjoy your reign.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got a gun for a mouth and a bullet for a tongue. Everybody down. Everybody down.
Max Wrestling presents Full House, May 21st on YouTube and all podcast platforms. Go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for more information.
Full House is our next Max event, and it's just a few weeks away, so join us on May 21st for AEW Double or Nothing predictions.
That's right. And on top of that, as announced last week, Cypher has issued a rematch to the captain for the television championship. My man is a little bit of glutton for the punishment. I love it. But this time, it's a caveat. It's my favorite. It's luck of the draws rules.
You got that right. This is going to be a banger. And also, more matches will be announced, including 2 semi-finals in the King of the Mic tournament, which begins on May 7th. So far, your longest reigning Max Heavyweight Champion of all time. It's not just me says it. Google Gemini says it. Myself and Blade Rodriguez have entered the tournament. Now get your name down if you want a shot at Promo Slam. If you're not in it, you don't win it. Nothing wrong with ever entering. If you're new, if you're old, ask your mom, ask your dad, ask your auntie, ask your sister. Anyone's free to enter. It's all good.
The theme song is Everybody Down by Captain Revenge. Take it from the latest album, 0 Hour, and you can catch that on all music platforms. Wherever you stream it, go stream it right now. Captain's Revenge.
Yeah, and as always, go to maxwrestlingnet.weebly.com for more information.
Yeah.
Oh, now, you're probably going to understand this reference in a couple of moments, but now we have a wall and it has more wankers on it than an IWC barbecue. It's time for the wanker wall.
Wieners.
I'm the biggest wanker in this place, man. Hey, no. I'm the biggest wanker in this place, okay? Me, not you.
Okay, who's currently top of the board? I believe is it Trump?
President Dipshit, yeah.
Yeah,
President Dipshit.
President Dipshit, followed by the IWC. Actually, well,
nice.
Yeah, I think that's going to change this week because 500 points easy to the IWC. You've just been creepy fucks all week.
All week.
Oh, yeah.
Stop
all week
stalking wrestlers at airports, at hotels, in bathroom. Who the fuck's filming Booker T in the bathroom? Seriously.
Booker T, you taking the shit?
What are you doing with your life? I get it's exciting to see these real-life superheroes in the flesh, but I don't need to see Booker T doing a spinneroonie in the stall. I'm certain
doing a bookend with a certain part of his anatomy in the bathroom.
Helicopter.
And the guy bitching about CM Punk smacking his phone out of his face, out of his hand. This is the guy that had the phone in the face of Bayley and AJ as they were having a nice private moment in a hotel. You followed them into their hotel.
Mm-hmm.
I got no sympathy for you or your stupid fucking phone.
Nope, none. If you guys don't understand boundaries, then why should they be adhered to for you?
Right.
I think CM Punk's 100% in the right.
100%. I kind of figured the second I seen the video, I was like, okay, what are we not seeing? What are we not? Punk don't just do this. This isn't a Punk mentality. What didn't we see? And we found out.
FAFO. But there's another reason I got points for the IWC. So Paige came back to WWE at WrestleMania, and all I've seen is comments and memes of Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox and the leaks. I'm like, why are you still making jokes about her private videos being leaked 10 fucking years ago?
And was it longer?
2015.
Oh,
okay, 11 years ago. Like she's the only girl this has ever happened to. Seriously, grow the fuck up.
Mm-hmm. You know what I don't hear? You know what I don't hear anymore? I don't hear about, when Trish was in Playboy or when Tori Wilson or any of these other ones that actually did it for, attention, when this instance was, again, a private, secretive manner people have fun in their own way. Don't be that people. But no, we can't live it down, but yet they're not allowed to redeem themselves. They're not allowed to be a better the person that you don't want them to be. This is what I don't get. You know what I mean? These fucking memes could have just happened when she debuted in AEW. They could have happened, every time she said a word in AEW. She showed up on AEW television. No. Instead, it's, oh, well, you're back here? Toxicity. Why, though? But why, though?
It's like that episode of Family Guy where the whole town found out that Lois made some porn when she was younger.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, she did a porn.
She did a porn.
Right?
It's not that serious. It's not that serious.
Nobody else ever did it? Okay.
Seriously.
So, yes.
Seriously.
A lot of dudes saw Paige's bits on the internet a decade ago. Get over it.
I was jealous.
Saw many bits on the internet 10 years ago, okay? Many bits.
Damn it, Xavier. I do want to I'll add extra on. I'll put 100 on for the dirt sheets for leaking Paige's return.
Yes.
The night before WrestleMania. If you had Paige not been announced to return, to have that music played when every fucker knew, it would have been more special. Even though she had an amazing ovation and she looked great, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
She did not lose a step.
No.
No, sirree.
Looked good on the surface, looked good in the ring.
Looks good everywhere.
Bud.
And also, I do want to give, and I mentioned this earlier, I want to give 200 points to Ric Flair. Oh, my God. The interview with Ariel Helwani. Now, I will always say that Rick is one of the greatest ever. There is nothing that I will ever take away from Ric Flair. Now, there is several quotes about Ric Flair. He mentioned about he didn't get invited to WrestleMania. This is apparently, he said he threatened to beat up Tiffany Stratton's husband. Well, wasn't her husband, that was Ludwig Kaiser. He referred Ludwig Kaiser as a 24-year-old English kid. Rick, get off the alcohol. First, Kaiser is 35 and he's German. And this was also based on the Charlotte Flair feud, obviously, which was an absolute fucking disaster. He mentioned about Dennis Rodman. Apparently, he was supposed to be the one to induct Dennis Rodman into the Hall of Fame, but thankfully it was Nash and X-Pac, which I was more than happy with.
Rick, you can't induct anybody. You can't keep a bottle down.
No, sir.
And also he mentioned as well, he didn't like Charlotte's match at WrestleMania. I thought that match was very underrated. I thought that match was slept on, by the way.
Fine.
And he's like, because Charlotte wasn't in the title picture. I'm thinking, Rick, she's been in at least 7 world title matches since she's been on the main roster. Rick, quit the alcohol. Seek Dallas for help.
Oh,
Dallas
God, please, Diamond, do something.
Yeah, dude, DDP, please reach out, man. God dang.
DDP can... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, somebody posted this story when I saw it about the Ludwig Kaiser comments, and then somebody was in the comment going, "Was Rick drunk when he said this?"
Yes.
I just replied, "Does Mr. Kipling make cakes?"
Yes.
I would be more surprised if Rick was sober when he said anything. Don't mean to ridicule, but seriously, Ric Flair needs help.
He needs help. No, it's gotten bad. But no, to piggyback on the Dennis Rodman thing, Chris Reed's back, by the way. If y'all see Chris repost on Facebook, make sure you say what's up to him. Maybe he'll indulge himself in King of the Mic. But hey, we get some news back from Chris. He sent me something said by Ted DiBiase. Now, I can't figure out if this is Ted DiBiase Senior or Junior. And my guess at this point is fucking Senior. And he's not very happy with the Dennis Rodman move. So he literally put it like this. He said, put him in the Basketball Hall of Fame where he belongs, not the Wrestling Hall of Fame. Plain and simple. He said he never took a bump. He never took a bump. But he also says the same thing about Pete Rose, Drew Carey, and that other guy that we're not going to talk about. Presidente El Stupido. So, as much as I get it, this is a WWE thing where they've had like the celebrity wing of Hall of Fame forever. So I'm not like, oh my God, this is disgusting. It's the celebrity wing. It's a celebrity wing. It's not. Yeah. Is it weird? Again, is it weird? Yeah, but coaches have a Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? Managers have been inducted into the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? It's just, I understand it. It's just, there's no reason to get too pissed off about it because, he was with y'all. Like, he was in the NWO. Well, I don't think Ted DiBiase was still part of the NWO at the time, but still, it's like, he was there. You know what I mean? You guys were there doing the celebrity shit. Why all of a sudden is it a negative?
Yeah, I've said a few times I wasn't a massive WCW fan, but I know Dennis Rodman was a big part of the NWO at its peak.
Exactly.
And Pete Rose, for one thing, did take several bumps. He took a tombstone 3 years in a row.
And choke slams. Get Pete Rose's fucking due, man. Come on.
I'm not too pissed about.
Oh, definitely.
I'm not too pissed about the celebrity wing. There's a couple of, like we said, a couple of names in there that probably shouldn't be. But I got no issue with Dennis Rodman being in the Hall of Fame.
No, so because we're giving old men lots of points, I'm going to give him a whole hundito. And granted, Ted DiBiase's not going to get caught saying many stupid things, but hey, dude, when it happens, it happens.
There's one celebrity I'm still annoyed that's not in it yet, and WWE've got to get this done. Cyndi Lauper and Lenny.
And Lenny. Oh, yeah.
Lenny, 100%.
I'm surprised Cyndi Lauper's not in it.
Facts. Considering she was in the WrestleMania main event.
Yeah.
What the hell?
She was an integral part in the Rock and Wrestling connection.
Yeah, fool.
Becky Lynch played her.
Yeah.
And nailed the
accent. Oh my
accent.
God, I didn't even think about that.
Good to meet you, Dewey.
And Becky actually nailed it, by the way.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. I cannot see it.
I'm really sorry, but 200 points. I know they got some fans out there, but 200 points to the Wonder Years.
Oh yeah.
I can't believe we didn't mention this. For the worst lip sync I've ever seen in my life.
Fucking awful.
It wasn't just like he missed some of the lyrics, but like that part when he was face to face with Becky, he was he was out of sync with the lyrics, but he was also moving in time to the beat that was like 2 seconds ahead of him. What are you doing?
Dude, who picked this music? This did not feel like a Becky Lynch deal. I was like, don't tell me your husband's picking your fucking music for you, dude.
Oh no,
what it felt like.
She's a big fan of the band.
I know it's her theme, and I get it. That's the joke I'm making right now because I'm like, this ain't you, and you're out there like screaming at this dude, making it even more off fucking note and everything, and I'm like, this is a weird entrance.
When she was walking down the ramp and she had that heel Becky face, I'm like,
the heel Becky.
Is she just in character, or is she pissed off that they screwed up her entrance?
That part.
Because also,
dicks.
Like, not only are you lip syncing it, but you missed your cue for the intro to lip sync the part that isn't even yours. That's Becky's voice. So why are you trying to lip sync it? I don't get it.
Perform.
Apparently the reason is the singer's a massive anti-Trumper, and they were afraid that he was going to say something controversial with a live mic. Well, don't book him for a live entrance at WrestleMania then. Or just be like, if you say anything, you're not getting paid.
That part.
You're there to sing.
Yep. That part.
I just don't understand how they fucked it up so badly.
Because it's the E, baby.
People were going, it was clearly a live performance because there's different pitches. Well, yeah, but you can record a live performance and then play it back and then lip sync over it. Singers do it all the time.
All the fucking time. So,
unfortunately, I'm sure I've never seen them live. I'm sure they're a good band live. But 200 points on this occasion to the Wonder Years because you ballsed up a WrestleMania fucking entrance.
Ruined it.
I should probably give 200 points to Liv Morgan too, because that fucking song.
Oh, it is fucking horrendous. You're gonna have the Liv geeks all saying, "Oh, she sounds like Sabrina Carpenter. She's got a voice of an angel." It's fucking awful.
It's bad.
It is awful.
Terrible. It's terrible. I don't know if it's auto-tuned, but it sounds like shit.
It definitely sounded like auto-tune. Definitely
Sounds like AI.
auto-tune. Oh yeah, that part. Let's bust the AI in there.
Hey, let's not disrespect AI music.
Hey,
gets the point. I'll give 500 points to TKO.
Oh, yeah.
TKO, not Tony Khan. For once, I'm being lenient towards Tony. WrestleMania. The lack of action at WrestleMania. I had to watch WrestleMania 17 the next day, on Monday, to take the stench, to have all the action that we had at WrestleMania. I don't even see my eyes. So the fact that WrestleMania 17 had so much action, I had to watch that the next day.
Mm-hmm. WrestleMania 17 was 11 matches, 4 hours, and it was perfect.
Perfect.
And then TakeOver New York. That helped.
But I'm gonna double it, make it 1,000 for TKO because everybody fucking hates you right now.
As they should, Billy.
Mo, you got any points?
Other than DiBiase, like I said, we gave DiBiase the Hundito. Who else do I want? Was there anybody else I wanted to give points to? Ficky. No, that's it. You guys covered it with TKO. So I'm like, oh shit, that's it. No, wait, hold on. Did I had? Got nothing. I was about to say, am I going to give pregnant lady points? No, that'd be me.
I got one that's kind of controversial because he's dead. And I feel bad for doing it, but I got to do it. 100 points, is that too harsh for Hulk Hogan? I mean, it's not really his fault, obviously, because he's not with us, but the amount of times I saw that fucking documentary advertised during WrestleMania 4 minutes at a time was just too much. And the more I saw it, the less I wanted to watch the documentary. So, for being a big reason of why Night 1 sucked and for almost ruining Night 2, I've unfortunately got to give points to Hulk Hogan, but I'll also give... I'll give another 100 to TKO as well, because they probably made the call. So
they're the ones that did it.
100 to Hogan, another 100 to TKO.
Skit, motherfucker.
Sorry, Hulk.
Sorry, bud.
Anybody else for the wanker wall?
I think I'll give 50 points to Pat McAfee. It's just not. And the one positive thing we can take from Cody winning is that Pat McAfee's now done with wrestling. So
I feel bad though, because Pat was always so popular. Like he could come back at any time and get a pop, and now if that was his last appearance, it's just ended on a wet fart.
Yep, 100%.
So I feel bad for Pat.
Big time.
Yeah, the other WrestleMania moment where he got stunned by Stone Cold Steve Austin, and they had that stunner, and then obviously he was on the ground and he was still drinking the beer Austin gave him. So
again, we just put he added a nice big fat fart blanket on himself. So it is what it is. It sucks.
All right, then let's get to the other side because those are this week's wankers. Go to the wall and tell them they suck.
You guys suck. Oh, wait. Sorry, I was looking at my team. Fortunately, not everyone's a wanker like the Spurs right now, but we'll get over them in a minute. It's now time to put some positive points on the board. Let's go talk about them. It's all about the Bruv board. Bruv.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, go on. Firstly, I do want to give 50 points to Sol Ruka. Impressive debut on Monday Night Raw. Considering she lost, and obviously because it still builds the match with Zarya, add 50 to Zarya as well, actually. The match on Tuesday was an absolute fucking classic.
Yeah, and I'll add another 50 to Sol, because that table bump at the end was nasty.
Thankfully, she is okay, because she has posted on her Instagram saying NXT, it's been a blast, so Sol is officially on the main roster now. Thank God.
Smacked her fucking head off the edge.
It looked rough.
I want to know who is directly responsible for directing and producing that match, because some of the visuals were just beautiful. When they both went through the platform wall, and the shot from inside of just a silhouette standing up was great. The Lion King setup on top of the podium was great. King. It's a lion.
It's a lion.
Pop culture reference. Yeah, just great match between Sol and Zarya, and great production quality. Very main event worthy.
Mm-hmm. I'm straight. In terms as well, and I'm going to honestly say this. I think before Zarya did that spot at the end, I think that hug that they did, I think that was legit.
Yeah, that was a good buy.
They had a fantastic run together, and I would not be surprised if they reunite on the main roster when obviously Zarya will inevitably get that call up.
Do it.
Yeah. NXT is literally a women's show. The men are just in the background.
Yeah. they're trying to be as good, and they can't.
The women are so good. Tatum and Blake's match was great too. And then you had the promo segment with Izzy and Lola Vice. Again, great. Just the women are killing it in NXT. It's a women's show with men in the background.
Good job, Sean.
I feel what they should do, because obviously Sol's going to go to Raw. SmackDown should counter with a high flyer. Call up Kalani Jordan. She is ready. She is main roster ready. She's had great feuds. She had that feud with Jada. She's had the feud with Sol. Kalani Jordan, get her on the main roster now. And obviously that's off topic there, but I'll get to that in a second.
I think we need to give 50 points each to Punk and Roman for outstanding WrestleMania main event.
Mm-hmm. Way to make it live up to the name.
Also, both of them had a great entrance too. Both of them with throwback themes.
Yep. AFI as well.
We popped with the mashup for Roman's old theme. Well, his old Tribal Chief theme and his new theme were kind of mashed together. And then Punk with the AFI video package just... Like, I'm a little bit disappointed he didn't actually come out to the song.
Just a bit, but I think the way that they did it worked really, really well.
Yeah. And I liked it when he came out to Silence, and then they played Cult of Personality, and then they did it again on Raw. But I hope they don't keep doing that.
No. Hey, make it one or the other, bud.
What else?
I want to give 30 points to Ethan Page as well. Looked very solid on his debut. As I said, he's fit like a glove on Monday Night Raw. And obviously, you guys want Siobhan Evans to obviously win the Intercontinental title. Put it on Ethan Page. And I had a vision about Ethan Page. Bring back the old... Remember when Cody brought the retro Intercontinental title back?
Yeah.
Ethan Page do exactly the same, but have the Canadian flag like he did with the North American title. Put a Canadian style belt, and then have Javante beat Ethan Page. That's what I do. So
Hunter, bring back the oval and put the Canadian flag on it, just like Lance Storm.
Facts. And like I said, Triple H, I accept things by PayPal. I accept donations on my YouTube page. I accept a lot. So
lots a lot. Payment is welcome. I like that. I dig that. Let's see, who have not given... Let's see, let me think. Who do I want to give some points to? Especially coming off a hot WrestleMania. Actually, you know what? Did we give points to Darby last week?
I think we did. No, he's not on the board.
We didn't do it last week.
Oh, yeah, we didn't do the board last week.
That's right. Well, then a nice big fat 250 $250 for Darby Allin for not only winning the AEW Championship, for putting on a banger against Tommaso Ciampa. Good shit. Hope this reign goes on for a bit. Did we give Trick Williams points?
Not yet.
No? Then we'll just give 50 for Trick Williams for winning the U.S. title. Good on him. Whoop that, Trick. Cat's so goddamn over, he's got me singing his theme.
Tommaso Ciampa needs points too.
Yeah, he does.
Just
Give him 50.
busting his bloodied ass off against Darby Allin. And I don't know if he contributed to making Darby look good, or if Darby just made himself look good. But
I'm sure it's a
either
nice
way,
combo.
Ciampa did a great job in that main event.
Ciampa's still fucking awesome.
50 points.
50.
Yeah, 50 to Ciampa. I want to give 200 points to Brock Lesnar just for being a man's man, putting over Oba Femi in the most perfect way. And Brock, go and enjoy retirement. Do what you need to do now in South Dakota. Just go
hunt.
Go hunt. Yeah, thank you. Go hunting, deer hunting, and catch bears. Do whatever you need to do, and sleep with Sable. You lucky.
Yep. Just
lucky
don't report
guy.
it because the E-drones will find it.
Yeah.
I'm straight. So yeah. So
I kind of want to round it up.
Yeah.
I don't have 100. Let's make it 6 because I don't. If he doesn't come back, then he's not going to get more points this year. So we'll end it with 600 points to Brock.
Yeah. Big Brock.
I'd say that's right.
And
stinking.
I want to give my custody points to Blake Monroe as always. Blake, 50 for what she was wearing. Good lord.
Customary points to Rhea Ripley, but also for the white. We like the white.
Yeah.
She doesn't bring it out very often. She only brings it out at WrestleMania, but white works.
Mm-hmm.
I do agree with that.
Oh, 50 to Jade Cargill. Putting on a banger.
Yeah. I say that's fair. Because it's about, well, we've all criticized Jade, obviously, because I think she's she hasn't had the most incredible run in WWE. But
no, she's still green. We know it.
Oh, yeah, still very vanilla. But however, on the contrary, she has been nothing more. That was the best match in the E by some distance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hands McDown, bud.
I don't know if we're doing customary points. I think we're doing customary points for Oba Femi, but I'm going to make it 500 this week for a star-making performance.
Perfectly put. Perfectly put.
It's going to get points from me this week.
Kid's a star. Don't fuck him over.
No, don't fuck him up. I'm going to drop 20 on MJF just because his promos were great last night. He's crashing out like crazy at losing that world title.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh, my eyes, I don't know what to say.
And also, the look on his face when he was like face to face with Ciampa talking shit, and then Ciampa just gives him a kiss on the cheek, and then just, what the?
Just flabbergasted.
I think if you get that from Alicia too, then fair enough. But
he gets more than that from Alicia too.
Yeah, he did.
I think my last one's gonna be. Actually, you know what? 50 points to Triple H. Because I think maybe we've been too harsh on him. And a lot of the blame has to go to TKO for just suffocating him in his creative. Like, I'm not saying Triple H has not made any bad decisions himself. But you can see now, especially now after Mania, that a lot of the calls are being made from above Triple H. And we know he's capable of so much better. We saw it when he first took over creative and in NXT. So I think a lot of people are right in what they're saying that Triple H has been TKO's scapegoat.
Mm-hmm. For damn sure. I like that. Yeah, hook him up with some points. He deserves them. Can't just be the fall guy forever.
Bald.
And bald. Speaking of that, this is something we haven't done yet, and I'm quite disappointed in myself. I want to give, because of the booking that both of these men have done, obviously because there's been struggles on obviously with Raw and SmackDown, 200 points each to Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker for the work that they're doing in NXT and AAA respectively. the work that they're doing, it makes them two shows fun.
Yep.
Will we not give Shawn Michaels points yet this year?
Oh, man.
Shit.
I haven't got one on Big Take this year, so I want to give... And also 50 points to John Cena for just being 100 for John just for being a fantastic host.
Yeah, big fan Housen.
And of course, 100 points, 100 human points to Danhausen.
Yeah.
That's 50 customary and 50 for making John Cena break.
That's money. That's money.
And also, final ones from me, I think could be final ones. 300 points to Paige. How fucking great she looked in the ring.
Welcome back. Still your house.
Bear in mind, she isn't. When was the last match in AEW? Was
a couple of years ago.
23?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, probably like late 23.
Oh yeah, she was paired with Harley at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it for everybody?
Let me just have a check.
So. 10 points to Speed. That was a very, very nice splash through the table.
Yep.
Oh, definitely. Is there anything else? Actually, this is something I've never done before, and I am going to praise this woman. I want to give 50 points to Brie Bella.
Oh.
Brie Bella, and obviously she does that podcast with Nikki. She said she was pissed off at the fact that Paige's return was leaked. Fair play to her. It's the first time I ever agreed with a Bella, because I hate them both. And remember, Brie's only over because of who her husband is. I'm going to keep saying that. So yeah, she says she's going to find the stooge who did it. And fair play to Brie Bella. I will praise you on that. So yeah, 50 points to Brie Bella.
That's right. Go get him, girl.
She's always been the less irritating one.
Yeah, that's true. Except the theme song is.
Oh god, awful. I fucking hate her entrance music.
Great mode.
All right, if that is it for the Bruv Board, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Before we close this up, let's find out what cheap plugs are coming your way from the TSK.
Cheap plugs.
TSK.
Love the cheap plugs to come quick, fast, and in a hurry. I was already kind of cheap plugging one review and a late review. The late review is going to be AEW Dynasty. Don't trip. That one's going to drop as soon as we can get them. Worst case scenario, if they're not out later today, they will be out tomorrow for your Friday listening. Ignore the two episode Tuesday nonsense that Host Mo guy was talking about. He's a crazy mug. But, editing's hard, as they say in this world. But don't worry, 2 episodes of the TSK coming your way. Quick, like I said, quick and fast. We're planning on bringing more your way as soon as we can. That's the thing. We've got to find more pay-per-views to follow, more things that are worth the TSK's time. Not too many of them, but I'm sure we'll be getting them quick, fast, and in a hurry. All AEW will get covered. Depends on what WWE shows look good enough to be covered, but don't worry, those are on the list as well. As far as things on the list, we flip it over. We talk the footy. Not that team. I can't do that team. I'm just going to yell. Maybe I will at one point. Maybe when the season's over. I don't know yet. However, we do got you covered on the American side of footy over here. On the MLS, Cypher's been uploading his reviews to his page, but he sent me his review from his walloping against Orlando from last night where they lost 4-1. Not a good showing, but then again, Charlotte's been on the up and up. At least they haven't lost 4 straight like San Diego has. So you're going to hear some reviews from the boys today as the MLS gave us this game, and then we go hot and heavy into May. And, it's going to be crazy come May because they're going to full ramp it until the World Cup. And then we're on slowdown mode, watching international footy. Probably trying to enjoy what we can of the U.S., but we all know who I'm really rooting for. I just won't say it out loud. England! Oh, sorry, I had to say it out loud. That's who I'm going for. That's my pick this year. It's either going to be England or it's going to be Sweden. That's my pick. You got it here. You got it now. Spoilers are out and ready for it. Other than that, like I said, everything else is coming your way when it comes your way, and the only way to know when it coming your way is, we'll hit the bell on this for number 1. But follow us on all the fun socials. Hit us on the Evil X Machine, Captain 512, Max Wrestling UK, SMR Pod, NetMax Footy Pod. And, of course, check out the Bidley Done website where all these links are there, plus any information you want to know, or if you just want to scroll on the internet and have a new back homepage, maxwrestlingnet.com is the place to be. And, of course, if you want to be a part of all this fun jazz, as my man Beer has already put out to you, King of the Mic is literally, if you want it, you got it. You got to enter your name in the hat, and we pick you. It's that simple. You want to be a part of that? Be a part of the Facebook group. Head on over to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all the other fun socials. That's where you be a part of it. Facebook is the hub of it all. It's where we connect with everybody. EVP status, King of the Mic status, you name it. You want to be a part of the game, you throw your name into the hat that is the Max Wrestling Facebook page. Then follow us everywhere else to get on the game. But we're talking about throwing names in the hat. I got to throw my name in the hat. So, make it number 3 for the King of the Mic.
All right, so that means we need 5 more names in the King of the Mic. And you got 2 weeks before it begins, so get your names in quick.
Let's go.
And if you're new to this and you're wondering why Bea booed when Mo said England, it's because we're both Welsh. And yes, there is a difference.
There is a massive difference. Trust me, I found it out my damn self. But hey, as much as I love the Welsh team, unless my man Brandon goes ham, I don't know. You guys, it's hard. It's hard over there in Wales.
It is. Once upon a time, it was okay. We were onto something, but alas. Bea, what you got going on?
All right, so I had a bit of bad news. Obviously, I said that I was going to be dropping 3 videos, but my computer decided to be a dumbass, and I actually lost them.
Computer said
so, unfortunately, 3 videos unfortunately weren't dropped, but there was a video that I dropped on Friday that was obviously regarding the return of Paige, which is always good because we know we love Paige. Back to Black and Gold. I am going to get them done. I have been very fucking lazy. I will fucking admit that, but I will be getting them. I will be getting them done, and obviously because I have been depressed since I lost my World Heavyweight Championship at Promo Mania. I have not slept. I have not slept for 4 days. I've been very depressed again. So I'm also going to go and do some retro rewatches as well. I'm going to start doing one a couple of times a month, obviously because we're now in April. So I'm just going to go through some of my favorite pay-per-views that always happen in April. So we're going to get that done very soon, I hope, if I have time. So my channel is at JMB434. Hit the like, subscribe button, click that bell button because it'll come straight to you. If not, Keir Starmer's going to come to your home and he might bring Lord Mandelson with him.
Oh, damn.
Got him.
There's one for the wanker wall.
Yeah. What?
Next week, it is one more week before King of the Mic begins, and we will hear from the podcast machine, Mike Larkin.
Wow.
What that means, I do not know. We will have to wait and see. So, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!
Adios! Hasta luego.
I want my belt back, Craig. You better return it for me by next week.